Are you a young entrepreneur who is enthusiasm to build a business but yet you don't know how to start? Don't worry, I'm here to help figure out what is the most important thing you must apply. Include replacement text 10 habits of successful people who never work hard. Everyone wants to be successful, right? But the thought of working tirelessly day in and day out can be demoralizing. You see, we often equate success with hard work. While there's some truth in that, it's not always the case. Surprised? Here's a secret: some of the most successful people aren't the ones who work the hardest. Nope, they're smart about how they approach their work and life. If you're thinking, no way, that's impossible, hold on a minute. I'm not saying you should quit working hard altogether. But there's more to success than just burning the midnight oil. In this article, we'll explore 10 habits of successful people who don't necessarily work hard. It might sound a bit counterintuitive at first, but bear with me. Keep reading and I'll show you how these habits can change your perspective on success, and maybe even your life. So, are you ready to uncover these secrets? Let's get started. 1. They prioritize effectively. I remember a time when I was juggling multiple tasks at once, feeling overwhelmed and stressed. The result? I ended up accomplishing less than what I had planned. Sound familiar? Successful people don't just work hard, they work smart. They know how to prioritize their tasks effectively. They focus on what's important and what will bring the most value to their work and life. Think about it. Instead of spending hours on a task that brings little value, they focus on tasks that bring substantial outcomes. This habit is about being selective, so they are not just busy, but productive. They never work hard just for the sake of it, and that makes all the difference. 2. They know when to say no. A few years back, a colleague of mine was always the first one in and the last one out of the office. She was always busy, saying yes to every task thrown her way. But was she successful? Not exactly. At first, saying no can feel uncomfortable, almost as if you're letting people down. But with time, it will become clear that setting these boundaries is not only beneficial for us but also for those we work with. Successful people understand that they can't do everything. They are not afraid to say no when necessary. They are not being selfish or lazy, but they understand their limits and capabilities. Remember, saying yes to everything means saying no to something else. And sometimes, that something else could be more important. 3. They take breaks. While it might seem counterproductive, taking breaks can actually increase productivity and creativity. Successful people don't just tolerate downtime, they actively seek it out and embrace it as a crucial component of their success.
They don't chain themselves to their desks for hours on end. Instead, they take regular breaks to recharge and refresh their minds. This allows them to return to their tasks with renewed energy and a fresh perspective. 4. They value relationships. Behind every successful person, there is a network of supportive and inspiring individuals. These could be family, friends, or mentors who provide advice, encouragement, and a listening ear in times of need. Here's a little insight: high achievers understand the importance of cultivating these relationships. They invest time and energy into making meaningful connections, not because it's an obligation, but because they genuinely appreciate the role these individuals play in their lives. After all, success isn't just about achieving goals, it's also about who you share them with. 5. They embrace failure. I'll never forget my first major failure. I had poured my heart and soul into a project that ultimately flopped. It was a crushing experience, but one that taught me a valuable lesson. People who excel don't see failure as the end of the world. In fact, they welcome it. They understand that failure is an integral part of the journey to success. It's through these failures, these tough moments, that they learn the most. And so, instead of wallowing in self-pity, they dust themselves off, learn from their mistakes, and move forward with even more determination and resilience. They understand that each failure brings them one step closer to success. 6. They automate and delegate. Take a look at the world's most accomplished entrepreneurs and CEOs. You'll notice that they don't spend their days bogged down by routine tasks. Instead, they've set up systems that handle the repetitive work for them. Whether it's automated billing, scheduled social media posts, or email filters that sort their inbox, they leverage technology to free up their most valuable asset, time. And when automation isn't enough, they delegate. They know that their time is better spent on high-level strategy and creative thinking. So they pass along tasks to team members who have the specific skills needed. This not only increases overall efficiency but also empowers others by giving them responsibility and the chance to grow.
7. They maintain a positive mindset. I once heard a quote that stuck with me. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. It's a mindset that many successful people share. They maintain a positive attitude and see challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. They understand that success is as much about attitude as it is about effort. 8. They invest in themselves. This may not seem directly related to work, but it's a key habit nonetheless. Successful people prioritize self-improvement, investing time and resources into learning new skills, acquiring knowledge, and staying at the forefront of their industry. They understand that investing in themselves is the best investment they can make. 9. They set boundaries. An interesting fact I came across while researching work-life balance was that many accomplished individuals set clear boundaries between their work and personal life. They understand the importance of rest and relaxation for overall productivity and success. They know when to switch off their emails and enjoy quality time with their loved ones or pursue hobbies. 10. They practice gratitude. This one might seem a little different, but it's an important habit nonetheless. I've noticed that successful people often take time to practice gratitude, acknowledging the good things in their life. This simple habit can shift perspective, increase happiness, and ultimately lead to greater success. In closing, success flows not from a place of exertion, but from a series of purposeful actions and mindful decisions. This shift in perspective could be the most rewarding step we take toward crafting a life where success comes naturally, without the constant grind. Remember, these habits don't mean you should avoid hard work altogether. They're about working smart and making the most of your potential, so why not give them a try? You might be surprised at how they can change your approach to success.